Hey everyone, so one of the first things that I try to do when I get to a campsite is, get some firewood for myself before it gets dark. It's 20 after 6 right now, and sundown is at 7. So I've just gone out into the woods and I've got me some small little pieces of kindling and fire starter. When you're grabbing material like that, it's really important to get stuff that's small and dry. So like these leaves, for example, they're really dry. They're going to be great. Birch bark is basically like having paper, so that'll be really easy. And then these like small dry twigs, and you want to get that stuff all together, and that's what you're going to start your fire with. And then you can kind of move on to stuff like, bigger sticks like this. And then once you have a good fire going, you can move on to bigger pieces like this, and then eventually logs. I actually don't even have an axe with me. I do have a K-bar knife, which I could do a little bit of like cutting of trees, but not very much. And to be honest, it'd just be a pain in the ass. So really, like for tonight's fire, it's just gonna be whatever I can find, and that's not a bad thing. There's lots of stuff on the ground you can burn. You just want to make sure it's dry, and if it's a huge piece like this log here, you're gonna need a pretty crazy fire for that thing to catch. So I'm just gonna avoid stuff like that, and I'll probably just stick to pieces like this that I can find in the woods, because they're going to be easier to find and not too difficult to handle, and I know that the fire is going to burn it, and I'll have some heat. And it's just, who goes camping and doesn't have a fire? It just doesn't work that way. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys about how the fire goes later, and I'm going to show you how to build it.